Hello YouTube, this is the great and glorious Nick Dutch here yet again. I did a video a little while ago called The Spell, I think it was, in which I demonstrated some ritual activities which I used to attempt to create a result. What I want to do today is to explain myself. That video has received a reasonable number of viewings. I'm obviously quite happy about that, but I want to just try and explain, I suppose, the reasoning, the theory behind what I was doing, so you guys can look at me and realize that maybe Nick is not quite all that crazy. I mean, if that's possible, I'm pretty sure that some of you think I am crazy, but that's up to you to think. But if there is a reasoning and structure behind what I'm doing, and it is rational what I'm doing, you cannot say that I'm being insane. I start from what I call the known and the knowable, namely that which is related to biology, psychology, neuroscience, which essentially means that with meditation and prayerful exercises, a change in state of consciousness can occur, which can provide physical and psychological symptoms which are indicative of a change in brainwave activity, and reliably indicative of a change in brainwave activity. Then I attempt to control the state of mind through visualization in the meditative state of mind, which is akin to a hypnotic trance, and I add other aspects to it as well. For people who are knowledgeable of meditation and skilled in meditation, they know that there's more than one particular type of meditation. There's those which you do seated or lying down. There's those which involve breath control and concentration, posture control, and a wide variety of other different forms, including meditations which rely upon movement and speech or chanting. If you were a skilled meditator, you could add a wide variety of different components to your meditation to try and change your state of mind, some aspects of the contents of your mind, your mood, and a wide variety of other things as a result of different meditative practices. All of this is starting from what is already known and accepted to be real, solid, hard and fast, factual truth of natural and neuroscience. And even to the hardest skeptic, there's nothing wrong with that, despite the fact you might find the activities itself a little odd. But people like myself who have essentially had strange experiences which could not be explained by normal or natural science means seek to get these experiences again and or to control them. As such, we experiment with different types and different qualities of meditative technique, and we move from the more restricted forms of meditation such as posture control, breath control, and mantra onto religious style ritual. We add into the religious style ritual any ideas from folklore, some forms of supernatural fiction, and a wide variety of different cultural ideas for the heck of it, for fun, for pleasure, and in a way which seems to make sense as far as controlling the meditative world. We try and change the state of mind, the state of emotion, the focus of attention in different ways to see whether we can get results. We don't always promise results, because anything of this nature, of this particular cultural strain that I call magic, is purely experimental. And yes, at times I will do meditative, prayerful, ritual exercises designed to either be beneficial to someone who I know or possibly detrimental to them. It neither means to say that I am good or evil. It does mean to say I have an inquiring mind and wish to find out more about the way the world works. Nothing less. Is there anybody in the world who is 100% satisfied with their quality of understanding of life? The short answer to that question would be yes. These are called believers or non-believers. These are individuals who have a fixed and finite understanding of what is possible within the world. However, both groups tend to stop in their investigation. For the believer, everything is already demonstrated or already proven, and they don't have to experiment anymore. Essentially, they have gone slightly mad through being believers. And with the non-believers, they feel that the existing models of the world are perfectly sufficient for them. There is another section of non-believers who are part of a political group called the skeptics, and they will seek to use very poor qualities of reasoning to try and undermine the experimenters, such as myself. These are a political group. I'm very aware of that, because their ideas and their ideologies do not fall within the remit of skepticism as is defined by any dictionary. My role in being as one person called it, a would-be Aleister Crowley, is merely to find out more through experience, and not to fall into the traps of being a believer. Thus, my personal skepticism has got to be more rigorous and more practical and more down to earth than that of the professional skeptics. If, after this explanation, you consider me to be kooky, strange, odd, then you have not fully understood where I am coming from. Good fortune, God bless, look after yourself, don't go crazy, carry on experimenting, have fun, and all the rest of that jazz. Nick Dutch, signing out. Bye for now.